It's true. That's so interesting you say that, like connecting, like actually connecting on like a friendship relationship level, and not just when, like you said, when you need something or for the sake of like networking type thing. That makes sense. Another thing I found with like this podcast, a lot of people ask like, oh, like how do you, I'm not trying to, that just sounds like really arrogant of myself, but
it does, very arrogant.
I just call myself but like when you have like a platform, you know, to interview people, that's another, and like give them a platform to talk about their stuff, like that's another way to grow a relationship with someone. And you've done that kind of with your YouTube series Yo DJ.
Yes. Yo DJ.
Yo. Oh, is that? Can you? Oh wait, can you do like the? It's Fenner. Yeah. What? How do you have a little break that comes in the middle? Yeah.
I am denied about changing that, but it's alright. It's cool. It's kind of. It is what it is.
So it's a. Can you describe Yo DJ and why you like wanted to start it?
It's kind of families and networks, and like, you know, to elevate, you have to kind of like be surrounded by good people. So I have a lot of good people, and I've made music with them, or I have them as just friends. And I was like, well, I need to kind of show the world, you know, I need to kind of solidify our kind of like relationships in a fun way. Yeah. So I'd be like, you know, some of them are DJs, like famous DJs, like Soda came through, which was nice. You know, we made music before. It's like, so I wanted to just do this series of like so do a quick interview and then a quick DJ lesson.
It's fun.
And I didn't want it to be like, oh, I'm teaching you. Yeah. So I taught them on the day, but all the only things that we put in the video were the highlights of them like doing something good or messing up or like, you know, that reaction, like, and that was kind of the concept. So I just basically, all of the people that I've kind of worked with or I want to work with, I just try and invite them, get them to come through. Yeah. But it was really hard to get the guests because like some of the guests are my friends, which was easy, like, you know, like a few good people come through, but then it's like I wanted to do more. I still want to do more, but like those people that are like everyone in the marketing or whatever, it's like image, you know. So it's like if my followers aren't big enough, they're like, yo, you're my friend, but like no, I can't fuck with you. And it's like, and because I'm not paying, you know, if I was paying them like, you know, 10,000, oh okay, I'll come on. But it's like I wanted it to be more about like, you know, me and you, we click, you know, come over, just come over. That. You know, and some people do, some people don't, you know. And I understand it either way.
How long do these shoots take?
Oh, it's like 2 hours, less than 2 hours, man.
And the cool thing is that you have it like, it's sometimes max 10 minutes, sometimes like 7 minutes, but it's like you cut it down so much. Yeah. And the way you edit is so, I'm just like, how long? I mean, you told me before that it takes like 5 days to do one video.
It takes forever.
My goodness. Why did you decide that kind of editing style?
Oh, so basically the first couple of ones I didn't edit myself. The first couple of ones were done by a company. They were like, you know, starting like YouTube content, and they were like, you know, just a friend, and it's like, yeah, let's do this. So they sponsored the first couple. So like, we kind of came up with the idea together, and the Korean editor had his own kind of style because it's got to be fun. It's got to be kind of like to the point. So we did it like that. And it was good. So basically, after that kind of contract period finished, it was like left down to me. You know, you either stop now or you kind of like learn everything that the guy was doing. Yeah. So that's kind of why it took so long. But it is just a long process, you know, chopping all the highlights down. Yeah. And then like, you know, adding the subtitles, adding like the effects and all that stuff. And then like exporting it takes a while as well. And then and then doing the English subtitles when you upload to YouTube and like the hashtags and all the Korean words that you don't know how to spell but you know how to say. Oh my God.
Goodness.
So you learn. I learned a lot, you know, like and there's no easy way to learn a lot, you know. You have to fucking do the hard work. So, so for me, it was like a good, fun learning experience. But now it's like I've learned. Right, I want someone else to do this. You know, I want to focus on making music. Because it takes up so much time, like one video, 5 days, and you have to like, you know, it's long, man.
Oh my God, I just like watching it. I was like, there's no way he's doing this himself. Like, there's absolutely no way. Like, I can't, like, and then you're like, I'm doing it myself, and I'm like, wow, Jesus Christ.
But the best bit of like one of my, the first ones that came out were done by the other person, which was really great. And I liked them. I felt the quality was really high. And then when I started doing my own ones, I uploaded, and they were like, oh, it's good because there was no drop in quality. And I was like, yes.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
That's my hard work right there.
I couldn't tell that, like, throughout the whole thing, I was like, damn, this is, like, really high quality. If anyone wants to edit for Fenner, you know, hit him up. Yeah. So another thing that we're to note is that we're an online concert company, so we have to talk about the online space real quick.
Go.
Because of COVID, Of course, a lot of DJs started doing like online live streams. And I think, wasn't it because like Instagram started to kind of recognize that it was like licensing with like the songs that were being played? So like technically copyright. Yeah, they could like ask for whatever the royalties, so they stopped doing that. But how has it been since like COVID and, you know, now, I guess sort of maybe DJing for a bit, like on the online side of things? I saw you did something where you were like virtual, you were made into like a virtual character.
So like, I mean, I noticed, obviously you noticed, so for example, let's take, you know, Steve Aoki, for example, you know, like Tiesto, all these boys are on the biggest stages in the world, festivals is amazing, they're awe-inspiring, and then all of a sudden you see them doing like a home DJ mix, you're like, So for me, that was a massive, like, and I didn't want to do it, you know, I didn't do it, you know, so I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck with that, I'm just gonna like wait until like the clubs I can do my stuff. But the online content, I will try and make more creative, you know. So I'll do a couple of mix sets. You know, I got contacted from Olay TV, and they were like, they did like all the lasers, they smoke and stuff. I was like, I can do that. That's great, you know, especially if they pay me. But like in terms of just doing stuff at home, I wanted it to be more than just that. So like I like scratching and stuff like that. So I'm instead of just doing a 1 hour mix, man, everyone's doing 1 hour mixes. It's just it's not gonna be what you think it's gonna be, right? So I just didn't, But like I'll try to do other stuff. So that's why the Yo DJ come into some content with DJing and music and or like, you know, I want to do some like scratching, like, you know, like turntablism, like routines. For me, that's more creative. That shows that I'm a DJ rather than just having a DJ mix set, you know. And then I'll try and make music, release music, make a music video for that music. And then if they want to see me DJ, man, you know, let's work out, you know, something better. Like with you guys, if you did a concert, I'd be down for that because that's different, you know. You know, my friend opened a platform called Lemonade. So they basically stream, like it's like a festival, kind of online festival, and you can like pay whatever, like $2 or something, and like you try and create all that. So for me, I dabbled in that. I did a couple of mix sets for that, but it's not just simply a mix set on YouTube. I didn't want to dabble.
I see. So, and also you've mentioned this a couple of times, we haven't touched on it yet, but you make your own music as well as an artist. How much time, can you talk about that process, and how much time are you spending on like creating your own music these days?
It's really? Like the learning curve is just like never ending. So what it seems, you know.
Which part of your brain do you use? Like, is used for producing music, and which part is used for creating a mix? Or is it just...
Well, I think it's the kimchi that I eat. It's like the connection between the gut and the brain. I think it comes from here more than people realize, you know. It's like, I'm feeling this. Beep, 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 beep. You know, no, I don't know, to be honest.
I see. Okay. You're just like, when I feel like it.
Kimchi!
Do you want to create your own music as much as you like DJ? Or like have that be
it's different.
You know?
But it's great. And like, you know, like we were touched on earlier, it's the hustle. Like you have to do everything these days, you know, I feel. First and foremost, you have to like do it well. But like, you know, if I make a couple of songs, if I make a hit song, you know, like a guy called Alan Walker, he exploded with like couple of hit songs. It changes everything. So if you're just a DJ now, you can go so far. If you're just a producer, you can go so far. If you want to, you know, you combine them all, you know. You have to combine them all, I think. So so I'm trying to do both, and I don't know whether it's like jack of all trades, master of none sort of thing. So I'm worried about that, but like, you know, it's still fun, and just, you know, just give it everything you got, basically.
You also teach as well, right?
I do. Like if I need extra cash, or if someone of my friends is like, do you want me to, can you teach me how to DJ? I'm like, yeah, you know, I like you, just come over, man. And I do like, usually just do one time for free. And then if they're serious, it's like, you know, I ask them like, how serious are you? You know, like, why? Oh, I just want to be on stage. Fuck off. You know, I really like music. All right, come on, bring some music over on a USB. And then they'll bring whatever they like, and then we'll do it, like have a little look on the computer and kind of like organize it a bit, and I'll explain what bits are what and all that. And then we can like, you know, and then I do like a month with them or something, 2 months, 3 months, whatever they want, you know. But it's usually, for me, it's usually if you haven't learned everything you need to know within 3 months, you're wasting your money. Because like you should learn all the basics, all the knowledge, and then go home and like just practice.
I see.
Because once you know the skills, is practice and your creativity. And if you can't do that side of things, then it's just like, you know, like it's okay.
I see. Okay.
I'm gonna do my thing now. You know, I did my best, but sometimes, you know, you have a student who's like super talented. They'll come through and they're super keen. They do everything, and they'll go away and they'll be like in 6 months' time they'll be on stage and they'll be like, yeah, you know. Yeah. And that's what I want to see, basically.
I see. Just came to my head. But do you plan on staying in Seoul for forever, or would you want to live
if
here
I
forever?
get bored, I'll leave. You know, I'm kind of like organic.
I just like
I don't know. How long is a piece of string? I don't know.
How long is a piece of string?
You heard that before?
I've never heard that before.
Oh, it's just some old English thing. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't know. If I'm happy, like I'm moving. But in my head, like I've been in Korea for 12 years, but before Corona was, you know, fucking everything up.
Yeah.
I was like traveling every kind of like 1 or 2 months, like touring in and out. So I felt like I was constantly on holiday. So Korea's my base, but in my mind, I'm thinking about the world, you know. So it didn't feel like I was here, but now I'm kind of like here. Yeah. So hopefully I can kind of like get back into those old routines, but like, you know, things are coming together. I've got everything there. I just need to really focus, and Corona needs to just go away.
But we do have a little segment. I used to play, you know, Guitar Hero. I was like, what's a clever name for a segment? It's like DJ Hero, because, you know, the game.
Okay, I like this. I like where this is going.
And it has nothing to do with being a hero. But you know, when people go to clubs or at festivals, you see DJs do certain kinds of like moves, signature moves.
It's a funny,
right. There's a video that has like the most common DJ moves, and I want to go through the video and look at each of these moves, and you tell me, like, in which situation, you know, are you feeling this, or do you do this, or what's your favorite, that kind of thing. Okay,
cool.
We are going to take a look at this little video. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it in the video or not, because that would be YouTube copywriting me for taking someone else's video. But either way, we're just going to go through these moves. I have them here, and we're going to watch and see which ones you do. Okay. So
I've got ones that they don't have on here.
Oh, do you?
I bet.
Okay, this is kind of boring. So the first one is heart hands.
No.
You never do these?
No, I don't know.
Is that like a girly thing to do?
Yeah, I don't want to be sexist about it, but like for me, like it doesn't resonate with at least my style of music.
Yeah.
And going like this, it's kind of, maybe I have done it. I mean, get drunk and do this, but like I don't think I have.
What DJ Soda has a dance that she does?
She has many.
Oh, she has many. Okay.
It's kind of the fusion between TikTok and all that stuff. She's hitting that so well.
Yes, that's right.
But I don't like that. I mean, dancing is not like. Macarena, you might catch me doing the Macarena, but like that's about it, you know.
Okay.
So heart hands, no, I give it a no. The thing is, Korea is where they do this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So sometimes if the crowd's really young, you know, I've definitely like we used to do a lot of like university parties, and the kids would be like, yeah, and they'd be like, yeah. But it's not like, oh, I really love you. It's like, let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like not so much.
Okay, so no heart hands.
Skip the hearts.
Okay. Do you do fist pumps?
Yeah, I think fist pumps kind of on the style of music, you kind of have to
you have to get
into that.
Is it like a fast like this, or
maybe
is it like...
I'll do double fisting, man. Double fisting. Oh shit.
I see. Okay, so fist pumping for sure.
Yeah, fist pumping, why not? Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's go through.
But like he's not doing it very well. He's doing like he's swinging, man. Like that's like the monkey swing. Woo.
What's a proper fist pump?
I know, it's more aggressive.
You have to like hit it,
punch
it.
Man.
I see. Okay.
Especially if it's double fist, you know.
I'm done.
You got hit it.
This jumper.
Jumper, yeah.
Just like
jump. Yeah, no, not just like straight up jumping like a kangaroo, like the kangaroo. No, I don't think I do the kangaroo. It doesn't feel right to me. Just like, maybe if the music was like a remix of a kangaroo jumping, like boing, boing. I'd do it. I'd follow that, you know.
I see.
But it doesn't fit. No, I don't think, not so much.
Okay.
Skip the jump.
No jumper. Shout out to the podcast. No jumper.
Paris Hilton.
The Paris Hilton. Let's see.
What is the Paris? What is this?
It's just that.
Oh, yeah, no, right. So, no.
You don't point at people like, yeah.
I've pointed at people, but not like, I'm so beautiful, like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just more like, you know, there has to be a kind of a reason. If they're drinking a beer and it's like, I want that, it's like, you give me that beer.
No, oh, really?
Like, if there's a proper connection, like, it's good to make a connection, especially a couple of people. It kind of helps with the crowd as well, especially if it's a big crowd, you know. But that was
no.
But then at the beginning of the Paris Hilton, she was just doing her thing, which I think is kind of normal because there's a lot of stuff to do. So like maybe half of that, yeah.
Okay. Also, are these names? So like this is called a ping pong. Is that like a name? Do they have names actually?
Yeah. So basically, the song in the background.
Oh, ping pong.
The song in the background, it has like the breakdown has a bok, 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 bok. So they do that. So then and it's kind of like the sound of a ping pong ball ish.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called the ping pong. But basically, when the music would go dok, dok. And like they pan the sound to go on the other side, so that's why they kind of like do that, and everyone can follow along. So it's kind of like interaction with the crowd.
Oh,
but I don't play that song to be honest.
See.
So, no, not so much.
Got it. Okay. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
But it's quite hard to it's quite it's a different skill. Like that's very much showmanship. To interact with the crowd, to do like this and that, and to really command them. Is not so easy. It requires a lot of confidence as well. Imagine you go up there and you do it and no one follows you. Like, how do you deal with that kind of like?
Yeah.
So like,
Cringe.
so you have to kind of like command the crowd to do that one. Or, I think
showmanship. Okay.
Yeah, definitely showmanship. Like on the bigger stages. If we're talking about clubs or festivals, that's a festival thing.
Oh,
definitely
okay.
A festival thing.
Oh, that makes sense then. Would you say you have a lot of showmanship normally?
It depends how drunk I am. The more drunk I get, the more showmanship I get.
Have you ever done a set blackout?
Have I ever done a set sober? No. Have I ever done a set blackout?
Okay.
No. What do you mean blackout? Like just
like you're like you don't remember the set?
No.
Okay.
I'm a good drinker. Years of practice. Like, I don't get drunk like to the point where I'm just like.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a DJ do that where they're so drunk that they just? You
don't see it. You hear it.
Like
if they're really drunk, their mixing goes all sloppy and can do. But maybe they're just a sloppy DJ anyway, so it's hard to tell. But like.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Whatever.
Is it necessary to drink? Like, do you?
As long as
like
I don't do it, you can do whatever you want. Because if you do it, I look better.
That's true.
Like just bring it on. Man. That's the competition.
Okay. What about this? Okay, so this is DJ douchebag, basically standing here. You look like you're bored, and then.
On the phone, on the phone is not good. On the phone, it depends on the stage. It depends on the club.
Oh, really?
Because, like, DJ douchebag is like, imagine you're at a lounge and all your friends are coming and they're like, no one is organized on like a Saturday night, They know, maybe they don't know where it is or like they don't know what time you're playing. It's like, I've started already. So do you just ignore it and nobody comes?
Yeah.
Or do you have to like pick up your phone and be like, blah, 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 and then you put it down? But it's not like that in the video. It was blatantly like, okay, I don't mind being. That's like checking your emails at, no.
That's so interesting. No one's organized on a Saturday night.
People, they're pre-drinking. They get caught up. They bump into a friend. It's like you can't expect things. So you try to organize stuff before, but like you don't know who's gonna message you like at the last minute. Where you at? It's like, damn, go check my Instagram. I as part of the process, like you have to kind of let people know where you are on your Instagram. Then you can, instead of being like, you can like just go check the page. Out. If you really want to come, it's right there. Because then imagine 20 people messaging at the same time. It's like, you just copy and paste that shit. Like,
yeah. Oh, so like people ask like, where are you DJing?
Yeah, where are you playing tonight? Where are you at?
Okay.
That's part of the kind of like the process as well.
Oh, I thought you were just like, let's just like kick it, hang, but it wouldn't be kicking it.
But both, like I'm talking about the weekend. Most weekends I'm kind of playing, so like, weekdays is different. But like, So, but like you want your friends. When your friends come, you're playing. It's good, man.
Yeah.
When you finish, you have a few drinks, and then you go to the next place. Yeah, that's the vibe, man.
Oh my God. Speaking of, we're just gonna some of these like I don't necessarily. Do you do this one pointing?
Not like that. No.
What do you do?
No, definitely not like that. No.
No. These dudes are just like, what do you do?
I've touched the crowd's hands before. If they want it, it's good. It's nice. It's interactions, but not like. What's this one? Trap
style.
That's fairly good. That's fairly legit.
This seems very like festival.
Big stage with the music. It has to be like the breakdown of the clap, not this clap, not like the Queen's clap. Scrap the Queen's clap. Ew, thank you for coming. What's that? But like the big clap, everyone can join in. That's interaction. And it's an easy interaction to pull off.
Okay.
Because everybody can clap.
What's a hard interaction to pull off?
Like the ping pong one or people's phones. Get your phone out, put the light on, and like do that organized. 2 reasons it's hard. One, people have to get their phones out and press the light on. It takes a bit of time. You have to kind of like endure that and persuade them to do that. And then getting them to all go in the same direction.
True.
It's like no one can seem to work that out. It's like, oh my God.
Who's the master of like showmanship?
Say, like the best performance DJ I've ever seen was when I was younger. Guy called Marky G, and he's like a hardstyle DJ in the UK, and he's just insane.
Oh really?
But so he's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Oh really?
You know, like throwing bins and stuff, jumping on stage and like smashing stuff, and you're like, but he didn't make mainstream because all the promoters would be like, oh, we can't fuck with this guy because he's too crazy. You know?
Oh really? Oh.
But like to watch, it's the best thing I've ever seen. Like as a performance DJ. Other than that, you know, you go over to like Steve Aoki, he's throwing cakes. He's kind of like, you know, doing all that stuff. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you? I don't want to. Well, actually, I was going to ask who do you think is the most boring, but I'm not going to have you answer that.
The most boring?
Yeah. Do you do like selfies on stage?
I have done, but it's not like a regular thing.
Okay.
Usually, like you want to try and aim to get someone else to take the picture for you.
That makes sense.
It probably turns out better as well. You're not going to put a selfie like on you're unlikely to put a selfie on your main feed. It might go on your Instagram for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, is it worth it? But like, if you want something for your main page, something that you're going to look back on, something you can promote yourself with, just get a decent photographer, you know. Pay someone. Ask a friend, you know, invite someone. You know. Get them to like spend 20 minutes trying their best.
Yeah.
It's enough. And then you like get something decent, it's like, okay.
That's how particular. I mean,
but you can pose for that. If they're taking a picture and you can turn around, you'd be like, yo, do that. But it turns out good, and it's like, yeah, it's good, man.
Okay, I see. That makes sense.
But you don't do it all the time. You're not just like a random club. I'm talking like big festivals and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Armin, I guess it's from Armin van Buuren. Is this like a Armin?
Jesus. That's the G. Is that G? Go on.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I don't particularly do that one. This one's thick. No, if you jump on this again, it's like a showmanship.
Yeah.
Take some confidence as well. Jump up there.
Yeah.
It feels great. It feels like, you know, if you're DJing, you're kind of hit behind the decks. It's kind of you have your safety zone, but if you jump up there, you have no safety zone. You're like, what?
Have you ever crowd surfed?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
okay.
I'm probably too big for that. Get crowd drop.
No.
Let's go in, bam! You know, like someone videos it, and that's like the highlight of my career. Like get dropped on my face.
Then you make it big.
Yeah, if there was a boat or something, you know, you see the little dinghies that they have, I would jump on that.
The what?
Dinghy.
What's
like a rubber dinghy?
Oh, like that. I see.
Yeah, like so if they have one of those, I jump in that, and then it's kind of like, you know, that could be fun. I want to do that. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Okay.
I could just be like, yeah, in the dinghy.
In the dinghy. I'm done. Oh my god. Okay, so halfway through this video, a lot of these are kind of like, what is this? Oh, these things.
Yeah, I mean, again, hard to organize. Oh, you know, it's nice. You can put your stuff, you put your own thing up. But if people will follow that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done that one. I don't think. Unless it was like, get me alcohol, you know. Like, get me a drink.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I don't think I've gone to that. Yeah.
Does David Guetta really do this? Or he just stares out?
There was a thing. There's a video. He looked like he was on drugs or something, and he was just literally that gaze. He was just there like, just DJing like that. So it became a huge thing. It was like, was he tired? Was he on drugs? No one really knew, so it became a thing. And it was a big stage as well. So it's just like, is it a robot? You know, like, is it like Siri, like in disguise? Was he like, you know?
I see. Him or Tiesto? Who like? How much is it to book them?
I don't know. It's different. It depends on the gig as well and all that stuff. But Tiesto is special because Tiesto, like, his music style has changed a lot now. But back in the day when he was playing his, like, you know, his trance music, he was like the pioneer of that, and he's so respected and connected in the scene. Like, if you make friends with Tiesto, you have a good chance of making it. Like, everyone that's made it through the scene almost has in some way gone through Tiesto. He was like a hub of the music scene.
Really?
Business, and just because he's Tiesto, man. Like, he's special.
Is he your favorite?
Like, music-wise?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But, like, respect. I mean, I have so much music that I like, all different kinds of music.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's like my favorite, but he's an icon. Like, he's a really special dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who is your favorite DJ? We'll just keep watching through this.
DJ Fenner.
Good. That's
pew,
good.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Mic drop.
Never ask me that question.
Okay. Understood. What is this? Floss Triangle? Don't know what that is.
Probably Flostradamus. Probably a dubstep. Bass
head.
Bass
nectar.
That depends on the music. You wouldn't do that to like disco. You wouldn't be doing this to disco.
Yeah.
That's more like a dubstep, you know, rock thing.
Yeah.
Depends on the music. My hair's not long enough anyway. What's he doing? Throwing darts?
Give it up? I don't know. Or just kind of like...
darts. I mean, variations of that. He looks a bit weird doing
what is
this.
Like, people actually do this?
Miss America, that's like Paris Hilton style, I guess. Yeah. The girls do that one.
Maximum
this
Carnage.
Is me. Yeah, boom, that's me. Let's have
it.
Really? Yeah, that's more like it.
So you
that's
like...
my favorite of the ones so far.
Really? Maximum
It's just energy,
Carnage.
Bro. That first bit in particular. It depends on the music though. Like,
okay.
I play like rowdy music, so like that works with the music.
I see. Hardstyle stuff, like Carnage. I that's a good name for it. You can call that could be a DJ name. DJ
Carnage is there is DJ Carnage. Like he's already done, man. Like,
I see.
Put Maximum in front of it, it's kind of a bit weird, man.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's just Carnage. Wait, I heard that Knife Hunter, what are they called?
Knife Party?
Knife Party are like not really kind of allowed to at festival, or like people don't really like them coming to festivals anymore or something like that.
Why was that?
Because they're known for being really late normally, or like they kind of like they won't show up.
I think there's one of the members is a bit like that, yeah. Oh. I was with them in India before. Mm-hmm. Two of the members, I mean, one of them he was super sound, but apparently one of them's kind of like a bit sensitive and in terms of logistics and stuff. So yeah, probably. I mean, it's not my job, so like I'm just whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I've met all kinds of people. I've met people more, that turn up later than that. It's just like it is what it is, man. But
is it normal? Is it normal for like, I don't know why, but I feel like I hear about DJs like canceling on like festival, or like I remember I went to one and it was like I wanted to see Steve Angelo and Axwell, and they got their laptops and all that stuff stolen, and then and so they couldn't whatever. But I don't know why I feel like I hear about like DJs not going to fest. I don't know.
I mean, it could be a whole plethora of reasons.
Yeah.
Like flights or like traffic jams or what have you. I remember when I was in India for a festival, Sunburn Festival. I was touring with an Australian singer, Emma Hewitt. She's like the most iconic voice in the trance music scene, like Cosmic Gate and all this. She's done a lot of like, so she's really, really kind of high up. And she needed a tour manager, so I was working with her. And basically, the stage that she was on, one of the DJs before her dropped out. And they were like, yo, do you want to play? And I was like, of course, man.
Yeah.
So you drop out, I jump in, whatever.
Wow.
So that was one of my favorite kind of like random coincidences.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's where you met Knife Party.
I saw them there. I don't know if it was the same festival.
Oh,
I've been there a couple of maybe 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more question, and then we can wrap up. But you mentioned it, one of the most iconic female trans voices. I feel like house and EDM music has like this specific female voice that I don't know if it's soulful is the right way to describe it, or like just like kind of like a stronger like. I don't know how to describe. How would you describe like that not typical, that's not the right way to put it, but like that strong like EDM like female voice that you know what I mean? Never mind.
How would I describe it? Just kind of sweet.
It's like sweet, but soft. It's like strong. Or not just soft. Nice. Soft.
Well, it could be all of these things.
It could be. Okay, skip question. Okay, I've always just under that. Like I feel like Better Off Alone. Alice DJ?
Like you're going back a bit. You're showing your age right now.
Oh, am I?
That was like when I was 18 or 16 or something like that. That's old school. I like it.
Classics. I freaking love that song.
So if someone plays that at a festival, you lose your shit?
Oh my God, yeah. Yes, there's so many.
Which dance move do you do? Do you do like the head flip or what? You got the ponytail for it.
That's true.
You could do the head banger.
I don't know if I'm coordinated enough to do
we should play it and see what happens.
Starts
carnaging.
I know. We'll see. Honestly, I don't know what I'm like at a festival, but I would love to hear that
and maybe you're like more of a twerker. Just drops the twerk.
Drops the twerk.
Drops the twerk.
No.
Or like maybe like the armpit cover. This is the Korean one. Like
what is that?
Because like if you do this and you've got like armpit hair, like it's kind of like they do this. Yeah, it's funny.
Wait.
But as a joke, they don't do it like you know like seriously. Like they do. It's funny. Like it's like whoa, if you're dancing like this, someone's like, yeah, look at your armpit hair. You're like,
they go like that. Oh, that's so funny. Always a good time. Well, thank you so much, Fenner. Thank you really for coming and telling us all about. I've never interviewed a DJ, but there's so many questions I've had. So you've answered a lot of them for me.
Did I answer all of them?
You did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We like in some ways, maybe not like I didn't ask the question, but it was answered in the.
Okay.
Yes. Is there anything that you want to talk about?
Your ponytail.
Oh.
Like, what, does it always go to the left or sometimes to the right, or like?
To be honest, when it's like high like this, if this is really high, it normally will kind of like, it normally just doesn't go straight like.
It kind of supports the headphones as well. It's got like, it's a multi-purpose thing. It's not just like, you know, aesthetic.
It supports the headphones.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I look like a cheerleader or like something like that. Anyway, no, yeah, I just put it up and it was really high.
I like it.
Thank you very much. Before we go, can you tell people where to find you on socials?
I've kind of got the same handle for all of them. So like, whatever /Fenner official, so Instagram /Fenner official, you know, SoundCloud /Fenner official, www.com Fenner official, you know, like, you get the picture, right? Got so Instagram, follow on Instagram or YouTube would be great if you want, and then we can kind of like, you know, maybe you hang out.
Yeah, you can watch Yo DJ.
Yo DJ.
Yo DJ. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you again, and thank you guys for listening to this episode. Make sure to check out the highlights from this episode on our Twitter and Instagram at RevTheStagePod. And if you have any suggestions, you can hit us up there as well. Thank you again, Fenner.
Thanks for having me again, yeah.
Yes, of course. And thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.